Good Sunday morning, everyone. Taking a live look out over downtown Denver, one of my favorite viewpoints of the city, looking absolutely gorgeous before the sun comes up. Thank you for sharing a part of your weekend with us. Anusha here along with Keely. Keely, I got out yesterday and it was amazing.
Right, beautiful.
Oh,
I know, it felt great.
Just the walk, like just even simple things all of a sudden just became that much more joyful because it was nice out.
Opening the door, stepping outside,
just
so much easier, right? You know, it was certainly a little breezy out there yesterday afternoon, and we are going to have those breezy conditions once again today, but we are in store for another beautiful day, starting off with a few more clouds in the picture out there, and those clouds are probably going to linger around a little longer. But we will see sunshine by this afternoon. So right now we're at 30 degrees out at DIA, a chilly start to the day, and you can see the blanket of clouds across the state. Again, those clouds will be moving out. Oh, I'd say right around noon, we'll see some sunshine, and that will really help to warm those temperatures up into the mid-50s. Again, expect some breezy conditions this afternoon with those winds gusting in and around the metro area up to 20 miles per hour, but we could get those gusts again 30, 40, 50 mile per hour closer to the foothills. Partly cloudy tonight, gusty winds continuing, overnight lows dropping into the mid-20s. Tomorrow, a chance for some snow, just a slight chance. We're not expecting any really accumulation here in the metro area, but could see some flakes flying. Mostly cloudy skies and cooler temperatures, but if you really like those 50s, we have another 50-plus degree day in our extended forecast. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit.
Yes, I am a big fan. Well, if you're already working on your taxes, major kudos to you. The problem, though, right now is that the Colorado Department of Revenue is not accepting income tax returns through its website. The department said that it's doing some system maintenance on its website, that they'll have it fixed by February 22nd at the latest. You can still file by paper or through e-filing websites. The big ones are like TurboTax and H&R Block. USPS is hoping to attract as many as 600 people because they really need some help. They've been holding job fairs and are still looking to recruit many of those jobs in Denver and along the Front Range. Of course, this is coming as people all the way from the metro area to the mountains are not regularly getting their mail.
We've put advertisements out across the West saying, hey, if you'd like to come out and help us for 60, 90 days, we'll put you in a hotel, we'll, give you that per diem. You'll work hard, but then you'll also have an opportunity.
USPS says that they are working to recruit current employees from across the region to come work in Steamboat Springs and the Silverthorne area as well. And just as tough as it is being short-staffed, it's also extremely hard losing a job, and getting unemployment benefits in Colorado can take months. The federal government says that our state is the slowest in the nation for processing new claims. 90's reporter Cole Sullivan is showing us how it makes a bad situation even worse.
Looking up the phone number to call them.
She's made this call before, so Erica Lane knows not to expect much.
Welcome to the Colorado Department of Labor.
Erica lost her executive assistant job the first week in November, but 3 months later, her family's life is still on hold, leaning on her husband's income. Erica can't get an answer on when Colorado will start paying out her unemployment benefits.
We basically had to cut back on everything we do. We run out of groceries a week before he gets paid, so we have to kind of stretch things as best we can. It's scary.
Last month's federal data shows Colorado processed only 36% of unemployment claims in a timely manner. That's within 3 weeks. At the worst of the pandemic job crisis, Colorado processed 95% of claims on time. The feds say Colorado is now the slowest in the nation.
I think there's something seriously wrong with the Colorado system.
The delay has put the squeeze on Erica's budget. Her family went without Christmas presents this year.
I can give several weeks leeway when it comes to stuff like this, but 3 months, not at all.
A Department of Labor and Employment spokesperson says they're still working through a pandemic backlog and, quote, we acknowledge that processing times for new claims continues to be unacceptably high.
It's really frustrating.
Erica says she just wants an answer and the help she's owed to pay the bills.
Give you an update on your claim.
No, you don't want to file for unemployment. You have to file for unemployment. So if you're already struggling and then you have to go through this frustration, it's a real kick to the gut.
Okay, you can continue with other questions unrelated to your current claim.
Erica says that she spends every day looking for a job but isn't having much luck. The state says Colorado law requires it to do more employment verification than other states, and that's another reason it's falling behind. They expect to be back on track by the end of March. Well, every single migrant who has come to Denver over the last couple of months has a story of struggle. Almost all of them are coming through El Paso on their way to Colorado. Race and culture reporter Angeline McCall went to Texas to share their stories from the border as they embark on a new chapter of their journey.
Yo me vine de mi país en busca de una mejor calidad de vida y poder ayudar a mi familia.
In the midst of so much uncertainty, routine provides a constant outside El Paso's Sacred Heart Church. Every morning, an overnight stay in the church transforms into a day spent here.
En verdad estamos en incertidumbre.
This is Roberto's 25th morning on this sidewalk. He and his family feel stuck,
Esa cabrita cosita.
reliving the same day until they're able to move on.
Porque no sabemos cómo actuar, tenemos el miedo.
It's a journey, now 3,000 miles in the making, most of it on foot, from Venezuela to here. After so long on the move, the days here feel frustratingly slow. For Roberto, Jefferson, Maria, and Jesus.
Doloroso porque pues nunca habíamos enfrentado esto, como salir de nuestro país.
En realidad, toda la gente que está acá no se quiere quedar aquí en El Paso. Tienen diferentes destinos.
What they need are the necessities. But what they want is to be someplace else.
Tengo familias acá y desde muy pequeño tuve ese sueño, esa esperanza de estar acá y decidí tatuármelo. Y bueno, esperando a que eso se haga realidad como tal.
To make it to the border, they trekked through a jungle, avoided gangs, and evaded cartels.
No es fácil.
For most,
No es fácil.
the dream came to them recently, out of survival.
Nosotros queremos un futuro, por lo menos que los niños puedan estudiar. Es lo que a mí más me llena, de que ellos estudien, que puedan ser profesionales algún día, porque en Venezuela es difícil.
Maria decided this journey wasn't for her, it's for her kids.
Toca tener fuerza sacar fuerzas de donde no hay, por los hijos, porque si yo no tengo fuerzas, mis hijos tampoco. Ellos dependen de mí.
The thousands of migrants who made it to Denver did it the same way, through El Paso, carefully to the next stop.
Angustiados, ya como cansados, no sabemos qué hacer, no tenemos una respuesta, no tenemos solución a nuestros problemas.
One small mistake could mean losing the progress they've worked for.
El tema es salir aquí al Paso.
If they're taken by Border Patrol, they'll be back in Mexico in 5 hours.
Pues me siento un poco bien, sí como nerviosos como todo, porque tú sabes que la situación de uno estamos aquí esperando muchos días.
Ponerlos en peligro de este lado, no, porque si decidimos venir hasta acá es porque nos sentimos resguardados acá en este país.
En El Paso, rudo.
For these families, El Paso is not safe.
Sí, mi familia.
Mario and his family distance themselves from the border.
Como puede ver todo lo que hemos pasado, logramos pasar aquí, gracias a Dios, bajo fuero, sí, ilegalmente.
Awaiting their next move, stuck between El Paso and the next immigration checkpoint.
Para seguir adelante, que no sé, pero es que me da miedo que nos frenen y nos agarren migración y me devuelvan otra vez con mi familia, tanto que hemos luchado. Y no quiero eso.
Buenas noches. Bienvenidos a Casa del Sagrado Corazón.
All of them are waiting for the safest moment to keep moving forward.
Dile que se acuerde que tiene que venir a recoger.
They'll pack up the few things they have for another night in a church turned shelter.
Al entrar les van a poner una pulsera.
Another night going nowhere.
Estoy un poco pues ya cansadito. Esta situación se ve que pues no mejora.
Por un lado me siento muy feliz porque estoy dentro de Estados Unidos, un sueño prácticamente realizado. Y por el otro muy triste porque me encuentro encerrado en una calle.
La familia primero con niños.
If they could, they would break this cycle. One day they know the routine will end. In a new city, they hope comes with a sense of freedom
No,
they can't find here.
es una noche más, no es una lucha, es una noche más de incertidumbre porque no sabemos qué pasa con nosotros.
Por una parte contenta que ya pudimos pasar, ya que es difícil llegar aquí, pero otra noche más a las esperas de qué vamos a hacer y cuándo podremos continuar.
Angeline has stayed in touch with all of the people you met in that story. 3 of them have made it to Denver. 2 others are still where we met them, trying to figure out how to move forward. It is 6:11 on your Sunday morning. There's a way to get the city to actually come out and smash up some of the ice you may be slipping and sliding on still from our previous storms. The problem is the sun might just beat them to it.